Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we got a bit of a different video. Today we're going to be going through my Pokemon card collection. It's a little bit of a mess right now. I tried to organize it, but we will see what we can do, and hopefully it all turns out as planned. I mean, starting off, we might as well just jump into some holo cards. Got a box of them here from the Shiny Star V set. Should be all just holos. They're all in Japanese, so it's going to be quite hard for me to tell you. I can tell you that's a Suicune, Gengar, White Kyurem. That's a pretty big card. It did not come out of the Japanese set, probably just out of its spot. So I ended up picking up 3 Shiny Star V boxes. I know this card is quite playable, and pulled quite a few good cards out of it. I just have the holos separated right now. A lot of duplicates, but as well, I mean, each one of these cards you can look for 75 cents, $1, so it starts adding up eventually. We obviously have a lot more to look through than this. I'm just trying to get through the holos and the reverse holos off the start. We got a whole box of reverse holos and holos, so that's going to be, I mean, I could pull all the cards out if you, I will. Obviously everybody wants to see what's in there, so I'm just going to have to take some time here. There's another Suicune. Very playable card. Milotic, one of my favorite artworks in the game. Hoopa, Professor's Research, Ice Cube, Rare Fossil. That is the Galarian Farfetch'd. Heatran, and another Milotic. Just gonna have to pick all these back up now. Sorry if that takes a bit of time. Don't really have an editing software, so it's all gotta just happen live. You can probably just skip ahead to when you see the rest of the cards come out. I'm sure that'll make it a little bit easier for you guys. Put these to the side for now. Okay, so yeah, this is the next one we got. This is a whole box of holos. I mean, mixed in there, probably a couple like code cards, non-holo. I mean, probably 1 or 2 of those. But for, I'd say 99% of these are going to be holo cards. We'll jump straight into it. It's a break card, another Milotic, a couple Japanese cards in here. I gotta get them back into their normal spot. Makes it easier for everybody to look at them. There's the Zapdos from Evolutions, that's a holo. Another big banger out of that box. Very happy to pull that. And we're back into Japanese. These are all Legendary Heartbeat or from Shiny Star V. Very sought after cards in my opinion. And look at that Gengar. Basically what we're working with right now. Next up, I got kind of a mix in this one. Anything that's non-holo I will be putting to the side. And I will let you know if it's a non-holo. That is a non-holo. And like I said, these all come from Champion's Path, Evolutions, Shiny Star V, Darkness Ablaze. Believe there's a couple from Sun and Moon Guardians Rising. Just a little bit of everything. That's a Zekrom, Machop, Ninetales, Diggersby, Latios Spirit Link, and Onyx, Roggenrola, Darkrai Reverse, Volibee Reverse, Shuckle Reverse, Magmar Reverse, Burning Scarf, Ducklet, Swanna, Grookey. That's one stack of them. Like I said, it might take me a while to get through all these cards, but I'm sure it's in everybody's interest to see what I have at this point. Keep those to the side. So yeah, so far only one card out of this box that I got going right now has been not a reverse or a holo, which I like to see. Try to speed it up a bit. That Rayquaza is not a holo or a reverse. I'll leave him out, but I will keep him in the box. These are all non-holo. This is a holo, non-holo. I'll keep him in the box just because Rayquaza is... I mean, a lot of people like that card, so I'm going to hang on to that. You never know, you see first gen Squirtles pulling big cash right now, so that's a non-holo, non-holo. You never know. Sometimes, oh, we got a multiple here. So when I got a multiple in the top there in one sleeve, it's just every evolution of this card with its energy in the back. So it's kind of like a full stack for anybody that, you know, wants to collect the set for that Pokemon. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let me slide you back forwards. A lot of duplicates. Also a lot of bangers though. You never know what these cards are going to turn into. Right now they might be worth $1, $2. Then they end up going for way more in a couple freaking years. So try to keep that motivation going while I'm opening up these cards now. Used to be a big collector and I ended up losing my old binders, and I'm sure they're somewhere. Someone is sitting on a couple Charizards that I had held on to, probably a couple Blastoise. Maybe made some money on it. So a little disappointing to know that happened, but who knew Pokemon was going to take off the way it did over the past year with COVID? It was, I believe it was a shock to everybody. So, all right, got a Pikachu started off, reverse holo. Pikachus always go for good cash. A lot of these are sleeved if I felt like they were somewhat worth it. Might be some secret rares hidden out through here as well. There's that Chansey that no one can ever get in a PSA 10. Who knows, this one might be. Sorry, getting hard to hold in the hands. Bunnelby, Mr. Mime, Squavit, Shelmet, Shinotic, Clang, Rose Tower, Didagukai, Vanillite, Boltbound, Upside Down Roselia, Meowth. You know the drill by now. Just thinking, don't want you guys to not have anything to listen to while you're watching this. And that is not a holo, so we'll keep him to the side. Overall, it's a fairly big collection. I know it's fairly new age as well, but a lot of these cards are going for quite a bit right now. Even if it's only like $5 a pop, you're gonna pull some cash off them if you sit on them for a little bit longer. Like we got a Tyranitar in there that's just not even sleeved. Still in great condition. Obviously, I got them boxed up really nice. Machamp from Evolutions. Evolution's all right through here for sure. That Beedrill is in the hollow. We're gonna put him to the side. Back into a bit of Champion's Path, I believe. That's not a... I'm gonna keep him in there just because it is a Charmander. So you never know where he's gonna go in life. And that's backwards. It is a Zapdos, so I'll keep that in there too. Articuno, I'll keep that in there too. And the Lugia, I'll keep in there too. I do have a Holo Lugia that should be coming up later on in the video. He's from Legendary Heartbeat, the one that most people are looking for out of that box. So, I mean, decided to keep him in with the different set of cards, even though he is a Holo. There is a few Holos that are in there that, I mean, some people might not find phenomenal, but I have done a little bit of price research on them and have seen that they're quite good cards. So at this point, they're going to stay in there with them. Just because, more or less, it's not just based on Holo at this point. If it is a Holo, it's in this box. But if it's a Holo and it's worth a bit of cash, it's obviously going to stay out of there. Like the Charizard Holo I have from Evolutions. He's going for some decent money right now if he comes in at a PSA 9 or a 10. He's looking pretty good. He's a little off top to bottom, but I'm sure he'll still pull anywhere from 200 to $1,000. So, I mean, I know that's quite a big price gap, but there's nothing wrong with that. Just putting away the rest of these cards back in the Holo box for you guys. And then I will jump into the better of the cards, that's for sure. So in the back here, we got just a bunch of miscellaneous cards. You never know, those might sell. Again, a bunch of just miscellaneous cards in that one. Could be a couple Holos in that one. Set those away, and we'll get into the what everybody wants to see coming. Oh, also in this Shiny Star V box, these are random Japanese cards, full right to the top. Just wasn't sure, maybe someone wants those or whatnot, so I thought I'd keep them in there. And coming up is this guy. This is the one people want to see, in my opinion. It's definitely hits harder than everything else. So starting off, we'll just go through all the V cards, which is quite a few indeed. Let me back you up a bit here, push this forwards. Stunfisk, Caesar, Lucario, Butterfree, Mew, Zamazenta, Keldeo, sorry, they're all hard sleeves, so it's hard to hold them. Lapras, another Mew, Celebi, Centiskorch, another Mew, Copperaja, Indeedee. We got a Regirock, Tapu Koko, Victini, Slowbro, Zamazenta again, Salamence, Gardevoir from Champion's Path, Ditto, Eternatus, Pikachu, another Mew, Grimmsnarl V. This Snorlax is worth quite a bit of cash. Eevee, Suicune, Vikavolt, another Zamazenta, and then we're going Japanese again. And I honestly, I mean, I know that Ditto. Indeedee, Sunflower guy. Again, Crobat, very playable character. Zamazenta, going through them. It's all just a pile of them. Lapras, Rhyperior, Houndoom, Butterfree, Eevee again, Mew again, Crobat again. A lot of duplicates, but they're the ones that sell. Pikachu again, Houndoom, Keldeo, Crobat, Vikavolt. Vikavolt does have another card behind him that I didn't notice, so we'll take a look, just see what that one is. Oh, my apologies. No, he did not. Wobbuffet and a Venomoth GX as well. The GX should have been in with the GXs. My apologies for that. I'm just going to have to take a bit of time here to reset up the box, to grab out the next set of cards. Please bear with me. Like I said, if I had the proper editing software, you wouldn't even know this was going on, but I don't. And all the ones that are worth it are hard sleeved at this point. Jumping in next, we have some of my secret rares that I consider secret rare. This is the Lugia from Legendary Heartbeat. It's an amazing rare Yveltal, amazing rare Rayquaza, another Yveltal, a Reshiram, 2 Kyogre. These are thank you cards for when Darkness Ablaze first came out, that they actually say thank you on the card. And then I got a Gyarados and a Clefable for some sort of reason. Obviously those are going to go for quite a bit. Jumping into the rest here, we have my shinies from Shiny Star V. Quite a few. These are all going to be worth cash eventually, if not now. Not a whole lot of duplicates. There's a shiny VMAX. That's a shiny V. Another shiny V, that's a Centiskorch. And then we have our gold cards here as well. Big Parasol. I believe this is a Japanese Cape. Colossal. Frostmoth, which is huge card. And a Fire Crystal. So again, those are worth money for sure. Like, those aren't going to go unnoticed in the future. If not, they're probably already going for a fair bit of cash now. So I'm going to price it a little bit higher when it comes down to that. Just some secret rares here from Evolutions. We got the Doduo, Here Comes Team Rocket, Surfing Pikachu, Flying Pikachu. And then we got some trainers, Misty's Determination, Rose, Piers, Wally, Rose again, and a Marnie. So those are all worth a little bit of cash if they're playable. And then coming up next is going to be the stack of VMAXs and Rainbows that I have. Venomoth, Sylveon, Butterfree, and then a couple Japanese. The Ditto, he's going for cash. Eternatus, a Lapras, that is another Centiskorch. Crobat, another Lapras. Colossal. What else do we got? Another Eternatus, the Dragonite EX from Evolutions, Eternatus again, Zygarde EX, Genesect EX, Blastoise GX, Wishiwashi GX, Drampa GX, Morpeko VMAX, Sylveon GMAX or GX, Metagross GX. There's a Greninja Zorak tag team, a Toxapex GX, Whimsicott, Malamar EX, and this birthday cake guy in a VMAX. Sure, he's sought after by some people. And then last but not least at all, we're going into the Charizards that I have pulled. These are going to be worth the most amount of cash, obviously. Everybody's looking for Charizard. Charizard this, Charizard that. His artwork's not even that great, but we have a Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. We have 2 of the Charizard Vs from Champion's Path, the promo cards. We have a Tag Team Reshiram GX and Charizard. We have another Charizard V, another Charizard V, another Charizard V. The Charizard Holo from Evolutions, who is going for quite a bit of cash. A Charizard VMAX, a Charizard VMAX, and the big hitter is the shiny Charizard VMAX from the Japanese set, Shiny Star V. Obviously, these 2 are going to go for big cash, followed up by the Charizard VMAX. And the Charizard Vs, if they're in good condition, $100. Obviously, these Charizard Vs as well, anywhere from $40 to $100. And with all the cards in total, I'd say there's a grand or 2 in there. Definitely if they get sold as a group, not as a single. Maybe singles might even pull you more cash, I'm not sure. But really hope you guys are stoked with the cards I got here, and let me know how you feel about it. Thanks.